Hi guys, so I hope I'm in focus. This should be a quick test. Should be very clear because I kind of set the focus peaking to this focus plane. So I'm going to be quick because I've got the lights on and the AC is struggling to keep me cool. And so I finished my awesome holiday. I might do a compilation video at some point, but I'm terrible at going back and reminiscing and stuff in that way, but I'll see if I can do something. But I can put a link to my holiday thread, which I shared with the guys on level 1 text, on the level 1 text forum. And so I got the KVM from Wendell. That opened up possibilities quite a bit, so I'm going to get the bigger unit with him when he does his next. It's a small batch. The way he does his stuff is awesome. So over the background, I'm going to try and move out of the frame, is the 7920X Skylake X rig on the ROG Rampage 6 Extreme board, and it is fabulous. I got Zenser running up. I've already set up like a very basic copy or a clone of Ubuntu with the basic security stuff I throw in, and I'm basically replicating that image across further instances. So I've got one for GitLab, one for Ansible Tower, and quite a few pieces are going to come together now. And under the pile of papers is the 150 watt Ubiquiti level 2 managed switch, so what I'm going to do now is I'm having trouble with pfSense on that box, and it's a good kind of trouble to have, running out of disk space. So obviously I'm going to set up a iSCSI share on FreeNAS, and I'm going to virtualize pfSense in the Zen server as well. There we go. That problem is sorted. Now over here is my 6850K rig, the gaming box, essentially, or what started out as a gaming box but became a productive rig from the time I got it. And I got to grips with Windows 10 on that box, and it's having some issues. Again, boot up trouble. It has always had issues from the day I got it, and honestly I feel I've outgrown its processing power or lack thereof, and more importantly it's the issues that are problematic. I want my systems to have like 24/7 uptime with no issues basically. So since I have a spare Zenith Extreme board, there's one already inside the ball in AF rig, I'm going to pull out the guts, put the Zenith Extreme. I've ordered a 1950X as of yesterday because as anybody following the channel will know, I own two and I returned one back to Amazon. And this is all in great timing because Wendell just did a live stream yesterday. So shout out to Wendell, loved his live stream. He walked everybody through, showing Looking Glass, kernel 4.1.5 with the patches needed to get all running. So that box is actually going to be my VFIO rig, and not only VFIO, I will also virtualize FreeNAS on that using QEMU, KVM, IOMMU, VFIO, all the jazz, not using Zen server. And so to that end, right now, as soon as this video finishes, I'll be ordering WD gold grade helium inside drives, which are like NAS grade but enterprise grade, so that's another level up. They've got a better URE support. I think it's like an order of, it's like one level up by 10 to the power 3, an order higher, which is good. And yeah, so I'm going to be de-dusting that box. It's basically got certain amount of silicon, certain amount of copper, all that stuff, but it's got mostly full of dust right now. So I'm not sure if I'm in the frame, so I'm going to step a wee bit forward and maybe over here to see if I'm the right focus plane. Yeah, I might be a bit off because the f-stop is pretty low, since I don't have LED lights and all that stuff. And what else? So I've got a pile of paper. I've been doing all my accounting, filing, all that stuff since pre-holiday. I'm closing a large contract as well with a large organization, so some of that is here. I'm hiring my first white hat hacker, so I need to set some time actually later on next weekend to do his contract. This weekend has already gone beyond me. So maybe through the week I'll try and put some cycles through in my spare time working on his contract. Then I need to meet with my lawyer and, you know, get all that sorted out. So quite a bit of awesome stuff's happening. So there's just going to be progress on that side, and then I'll be replicating stuff across. And beyond that, I am not planning to do any further huge changes. So that's a very quick update on the tech stack. And on the watch front, my 5146 is back, but it's gone into a safe dark hole to be very, very safe. Since I found out in Colombo there are a few too many people that know what Patek Philippe is. I would say going back maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, not many people, and it's all to do with a certain big hotel that's brought back. They will exclusively hire staff who've got foreign experience, and I guess when you go to those sites, when you meet people of certain lifestyle in those countries, the exposure level is much higher, and so I've kind of been noted down by walking around with the Patek biography book. I kind of set up a few flags and certain I won't say the type of people, I'm not that kind of guy, but it's generally, I don't want anyone in real life to know the kind of interests I'm into and stuff. So the YouTube channel, you'd be like, what were you on YouTube? Isn't that real life? Well, kinda, because this is like my bubble, and I treat YouTube as an extension of the bubble. And I also, what's wrong is I think my YouTube customer, well, the viewers, you guys are usually from the US, UK, and very few people from here. I like to keep it that way as well, because it's a bit of an odd thing, but locally I don't want to build a reputation of attracting unwanted attention. Let's leave it at that actually. So thanks guys. This is a very quick recap. It's a Sunday, so most of these type of videos will be coming out on Sunday. During the week it'll be ad hoc stuff, and in the last week I've been pushing a lot more stuff to the channel from my holiday and interests and knives, and so since we're here, I can pull out this is I'm loving this. This is a black grade. I'm not sure if I mentioned the last video. This is the black grade of Benchmade, which is military use exclusive. And there you go. Let's see if this is I'm gonna keep it here. I held the book here. I'm gonna hold it a wee bit forward, so you will, by moving forward and backwards, there's a good chance the focus will fall. And it's a lovely. It's called the Protagonist. Yeah. And what's it? It's 154 cm. Yeah, this is like the holy grail of steel for me, because my Microtech Tachyon is 154 cm. So I love 154 cm. I consider it like I consider it's a benchmark and a Benchmade. I love the Tanto, the design of the grind. It's not a hollow ground, it's a graduated grind, and what's really good about this blade is they've intentionally made this very thick stock, even up to the tip. It only starts to taper down here, but right up to there. So there's a lot of strength in this blade compared to most blades I've seen, but you need a thick stock on the spine to give it strength. And the grippy is so rubbery. I'm not even worried holding it over my foot, because normally I try to hold knives I'm not gonna drop it on my foot and stab my foot, but it's that good. And then the sheath, it's not Kydex, it's injection molded, I believe. And there we go. And then once it goes in a satisfying thing, I can even hold it from there, it's not gonna fall out, which is really cool. But it's good to know that you have that. And then once it's in, I just keep what I call the safety. It's like I'm pulling out a weapon. I'm like, oh, safety off. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. And so this is I just walk around the house with this all the time. It's like, oh, okay, I need a paperweight. I need to cut something. And actually, this morning, I couldn't. I have a Mont Blanc leather folio, and the plastic sheet got stuck in the zipper, and I was in a really odd place. And I had to get some stuff out in a hurry. Time was running out. So I pulled my knife and just cut the plastic sheet. If I didn't have a knife on me, I would have had to leave the vehicle, get inside the house. It would have wasted about at least another 45 minutes of, and I hired a Mercedes Benz Vito, which is a lovely transport truck. It would have taken a whole chunk out of a morning and plan. So it's always handy to carry a knife around. If you're a knife guy, you will know what I mean. If not, you probably won't know what I mean. So have a good one, share thoughts, the usual YouTube stuff, and I will see you in the next one, or you will actually see me because I can't see you. Bye bye.